Maybe a silly question, but am I happy with 18.5? 18.5 is a phenomenal record. It's for 80 card deck. Happy to be playtesting more against Omnath. This is definitely a mulligan against Omnath, I think. Maybe not definitely a mulligan. The endurances are just kind of bad. Yeah, but yeah, it's a very stellar record. I would be silly to not be happy with it.
I gave Athena some banana to eat.
That's good. That's good. Well, obviously hoping to fade a turn 2 Rin in 6. Do not 80 cards, by the way, me, opponent. Okay, Prismatic Ending is acceptable. Death Touch not like a huge priority of this matchup, so we'll be okay just getting Fountain into Ice-Fang. Yorion to the hand, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely really interested in testing this matchup more. It's my opinion that the access to the Time Warp combo and obviously so much card advantage probably means we're going to have an okay time. Okay, let's draw Green Source. It'd be great. But we will... Oh, awesome. It's a great draw. We'll see. So we're currently 0-1 in the matchup. We had like a super long, grindy game 1. I mean, like I remember like it came down to like a really weird decision that didn't go my way the first time we played the matchup. I don't know how different this game's gonna be. Obviously, looks like they're more of a elementals focused version. Could maybe go Eternal Witness, Wall of Omens this turn, but I think you just jam Coco here. Found Witnesses anyways. I think I just get 2 Witness, or maybe Witness Hierarch is better. Yeah, maybe Witness Hierarch is better. So very close to comboing, especially with access to an extra Eternal Witness in my hand. Although opponent's about to have, they're untapping with Omnath fetch land, so scary spot. Oh boy. Okay, no 5 mana. No Fury, no Solitude yet. Draw a lot of cards though. And I get to gain life on their turn. Although I guess the life gain's not like as relevant. So we're untapping with 6 mana here, which is like a little shy of being able to go like Witness into... Maybe I should have got a basic, although kind of would rather draw a basic. Hold on. So this turn, we have 6 mana. Unless we go Eternal Witness, then we have 7. We can just Time Warp, but I kind of like maybe go Witness, get back a land, Coco. Although I guess like the potential by Witnesses dying is kind of bad. Could go Wall of Omens first. It's kind of bad too. Time Warp and win. Yeah, I think the upside of like if I could draw like Ephemerate off the top and win is nice. Obviously not a win right now. And they could also still have Solitude. Okay, there's a land. So I can't Eternal Witness the Time Warp and cast it. So I think we just Coco. Go Coco, Soulherder probably. Deputy of Detention, Ice-Fang, Soulherder. I like that the extra Soulherders here give me like a lot of equity against Fury. So I can Endurance away my Time Warp. Let me get their Risen Reef trigger. Still obviously flickering for the counters on the Soulherder. Need to yield to some of these probably. But I'm F6, so I guess yielding's kind of not happening. Yeah, but punish for getting the triumph. But I was thinking that like, that was the one land I didn't want to draw. Oh boy, 2 Risen Reefs. It is always cool when like the matchup against 4-color Omnath is interesting. If not, like maybe a little bit too grindy for my taste. Main deck Charmaw, well, obviously very happy that's not a Fury. Discounted by my snow-covered basics, though. Oh no, am I thinking of Break the Ice? Yeah, I'm just thinking Break the Ice, sorry. I might have the Omnath triggers this match. Okay, let's start off by Wall of Omens. Endurance. Wall of Omens. Okay, I kind of have a free attack with an Ice-Fang. So we just flicker. Okay, we're definitely digging for another Time Warp. So maybe I should have shuffled. My Soulherders are also like now going to be like huge threats getting in there. We're like somewhat likely to find Solitude white card at some point. There's a white card. Ephemerate. Okay, I don't think I'm ephemerating anything right now. It's a good draw though. Land for turn, so they can fetch. Hit me for 4 with Omnath. I really hope this game doesn't end just like with them lightning bolting me this turn. That'd be so boring. Could maybe find a Solitude off the Ice-Fang. Oh my gosh. So I have 2 looks at a Solitude. Oh my gosh, I literally can't believe it. Somebody play the Randy Bueller clip. And then we're exiling one of their creatures. They conceded! Let's go! Let's freaking go. Oh, man. Yeah, I really don't know how this matchup goes usually, but... no. Both of the game ones, at least you played in this match, have been like so sweaty. Rocket, thank you for the 12 months. Appreciate you. Definitely want at least one higher or fortunate for the. I guess if we played Bolt, I probably want both, and then Blanking Fury is nice. I remember I didn't side out Deputy of Detention last time. I definitely regretted that. I think the 2 or 3 Solitude is a good number. I don't know if I want the full 3. But like, I kind of feel like with this build, I'm like low on Coco hits, right? I have 25. So maybe I play like 1 Meddling Mage or something. Can name Yorion, can name Omnath. I mean, Meddling Mage against the 80 card deck is so garbo though. So I could play 1 Endurance, could play 1 Deputy. Deputy's really bad because all their creatures ETB. Don't want to play the Knight. I'll just play an Endurance, I guess. I just need 1 more hit for Coco. I'm gonna keep. Got 2 Company and 2 Venser. I don't think that I want to bring in Venser in this matchup. Company's like really good in the matchup too. I don't think that, and I think Venser is kind of medium. Obviously, if you get to flicker it a million times, it's good. But I don't think that in this matchup particularly it happens very often. Queeness, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate you. Okay, I can go forest into plains pretty easily if I want to. What a copy of Solitude begin list. So this morning, this weekend, I was thinking about playing like a bunch of subtleties in the sideboard, and then I just kind of realized that like I think any number of Venser is better than any number of subtlety. Obviously, if you're playing Eldamri's Call, like one copy of the value of like one copy of subtlety goes way up. Dude, is it just right to bounce the walls in this matchup? I had an opponent do it earlier, and it was like I thought it looked bad, but maybe it's just correct. I think I'm just gonna main phase Endurance so I don't have to do this card, and like that pressures the Teferi a bit more. Yeah, this is the second time I've been in this spot, and like if I just like cantrip again, I have to discard. What are the chances we see Time Sifu back on the channel? 100%. Probably some point this week, but it's like just one of my favorite decks. I think it's you know, it seems like Amulet Titan's becoming more popular than like Tron again. Maybe Tron is still like popular enough. I'm not in love with playing the deck, but I promise to play it again at some point. Okay, so I'm just gonna evoke Wall of Omens, Solitude, get the Omnath, try to kill Teferi. And then I think cantrip creature this turn's fine. Solitude Pitch Rallier I guess is fine. I think I kind of want that mana, so let's get a Breeding Pool, play a Hierarch, and pass. Exalted on the Ice-Fang's nice, but obviously we can get Exalted next turn if we wanted to. So if I play Hierarch, tap Hierarch, play Hierarch, attack Teferi. Maybe forcing them to kill Ice-Fang is good, although I kind of want my Ice-Fang to live. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go Eternal Witness, get back a fetch land. This way when I attack with my Ice-Fang, it can kill an Endurance that blocks instead of getting just the Endurance getting to eat the Ice-Fang. Then I'm just going to play a Soulherder post-combat. And I'll probably flicker the Witness, get back Solitude, because I'm pretty good on like cards in hand. Assuming that they don't just kill it, but... Wait, what is their hand if they're not doing anything this turn? They missed a land drop, so maybe just all 5 drops. You're kidding. Double Containment Priest was not my read. Containment Priest stopping me from flickering anything. Also stops them from flickering anything, though. But, you know, maybe they don't have that many flicker effects. My cantrips still work. I do have Solitudes to exile this. I have to, like, double Solitude now, which is kind of gross. Not much point in holding up Ephemerate against double Containment Priest. Thankfully, we can just say no to the Soulherder ability. So looks like they have a Lightning Bolt, maybe. Maybe they've just just Ren 6. I don't know what they'd kill here. Yeah, I'm not gonna like Forge-Tender to protect very hard from this. Reef is good though. Okay, Forest off the Reef isn't too bad. Is the 5/0 Abzan Sorcery deck a real deck? I didn't see an Abzan 5/0 Sorcery deck, but it doesn't sound like super real. Kind of a bummer that they're just playing Containment Priest now. Like the week that I'm working on this deck, but whatever. Is what it is. Should they side out their Ephemerates? Yeah, we sided out our Deputies. I don't know, like, Deputy is good against, like, literally just this card. People are finally playing cyber cards for creativity. Yeah, I guess so. I know why they're playing it, but just a bummer that they're playing it now. Yorion Containment Priest is bugged, right? Where you're supposed to be able to just flicker your Containment Priest and your stuff doesn't get exiled. But it is bugged, is my understanding. Okay, 1 mana short of Collected Company. Oh, Coco doesn't work it with Priest, right? Dang it. Dude, Priest is so freaking good against me, it's amazing. So maybe I guess I'll try to find room for the 4th Soulherder for game 3. Toot up another Reef. Yeah, Coco to Thin. I only have two more Solitudes in the deck too, so I kind of like draw both of them because I can't flicker the Solitude. Okay, Fury me. I guess I should not have 6 because I have the Forge-Tender for Fury. Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 more Eternal Witnesses in the deck. Oh, Eternal Witness can get back a Solitude. Okay. And it's Yorion, 2 mystery cards. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago this matchup's really good. Yeah, I boarded out... I mean, Deputy of Detention is horrible against their deck, but it does hit Containment Priest exactly, right? But, like, Deputy is really... Oh, hold on. I'll let my opponent know that I believe. Hope opponent has chat open. My opponent says, I don't think I guarantee a win without flickering. I guess I'll just concede, right? I'll just concede. Because, like, I'm just going to lose this game if it's not bugged, so we'll just treat it as if it's not bugged. Go to game 3. So I'll just play the 4th Solitude. I don't think I'm going to play Deputy. And now we're at 25 Coco hits, which is really not very good, but I think we'll just have to make do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should have let them test it, though. I'm pretty sure it's still bugged. I saw a post, like, as soon as, like, last week talking about it. Why doesn't Yorion let you flicker through the priest? So it should. You should be able to Yorion exile your own Containment Priest, and then everything should come back. But it's just, I don't know why it's bugged, where everything gets exiled instead. Cable, 3 months, thank you. Trim a Coco if they're playing Priest. I think Trim Coco is okay, but it's also like just one of your best cards in the matchup, even though... No, I guess we can play 1 Endurance, or 1 Deputy. I mean, they only have 2 Priests, probably. You know what I mean? Like, it's just hard to, like... We have 4 Solitudes. It's hard to also play Deputy. But I can play 1 Endurance over Coco 4 and get back up to 26 hits. Yeah, the bug is that it does exile them. That's not supposed to. Last time I checked, it half worked where some of your stuff comes back, but not all of it. Venser bounce Priest. I mean, bouncing a 2-mana 2/2 flash is not a good strategy. It is not a good strategy to bounce a 2-mana 2/2 flash. Will we ever see Fiddlebender again soon? I don't currently have plans to play it soon, but as a deck I like, we'll probably play it again at some point. It exiles some of your stuff at random. Okay, pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Don't think the game was over. I mean, it was maybe not 100% over, but I felt like it was worth conceding. We were like way less than 1% if it's not bugged, right? Okay, keepable hand. Like, but probably between like 0 and like 0.5%. I'm just okay conceding, you know, random Magic Online League for my own psychic energy. I think we just Ice-Fang this turn. First modern deck or purchase because it looks cool on stream. Awesome. Yeah, this deck has been really fun. Glad to hear people are picking it up. The evil Renin 6. Still gonna Ice-Fang, and then if I can flicker my Ice-Fang, then my Soulherder survives a Renin 6 ping, but disaster would be them solituding my Ice-Fang. Huh. Could maybe go Hierarch, Exalted, attack this for 2. Hold up Ice-Fang / Ephemerate. I think that's a little bit better than like getting super blown up by Solitude, and if they do ping, then I have 2 Ice-Fangs to get rid of the Renin 6. Although it may be better to, if they minus on the Hierarch, I could just Ephemerate the Hierarch and then rebound Ephemerate on the Ice-Fang and try to have Coco mana for next turn. And they also might just like plus the Renin 6 too. If they minus, maybe it's better to Ice-Fang if they minus, because then I'm just going to be much easier able to kill the Renin 6 with 2 Ice-Fangs in play with the Renin 6 at 1 loyalty. Yeah. Mongoose, another 1-year resub. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Frost, how's it going? Another deck tag from Frost. Think Wizards would make more money off a monthly MTGO sub-service by rental services and people buying cards might be the latter. I think that Wizards probably is doing what's making them the most money right now, which is not having a forever monthly subscription service. Affinity for Fun, thank you for 27 months. Appreciate you. Usually like Wizards is doing the thing that's currently making them the most money, you know. Okay, so I think I'm going to... Okay, I could let this go. But I'll just Solitude. Pitch Ephemerate, cast a Soulherder post-combat. I'll get to your deck tech in a second, Frost. Ice-Fang and exile by Solitude to grab the Soulherder. Not if they respond to the Soulherder being cast. Which they should. When am I land? Is the text weird? Am I 2/1 enters the battlefield, return permanent card from graveyard to hand. If it would die, exile instead. Okay. So green black Delirium. I feel like you have to play 4 Grimflayers, right? Grimflayer is probably your best card. At the very least, I've always like really valued it very highly in this this archetype. Oh, come on. This saves my my Soulherder. I think exiling my own creature to gain life is better than exiling the Fury, but I'm not sure. Kind of a cool line. Dog with the 60 months, appreciate you. Oh, yeah, I definitely feel like I would play 4 Grimflayer. I'm not a big fan of Assassin's Trophy and Pioneer. I think Abrupt Decay is fine. I would also play 4 Traverse in this Pioneer version too. I wouldn't play Scrabbling Claws, I think. I'd play like a main deck Hearse over this. Almost definitely. I'm trying to think like why you'd want Scrabbling Claws in the main deck unless it's... Yeah, I don't really get it. Solitude, pitch Eldar Army's Call on Soulherder in response. I don't think they were supposed to respond there, but... I will definitely take 2 Eternal Witnesses. And then we're definitely going to get back a Collected Company, but do we want... I think I'll take a Solitude. Just like being able to answer an Risen Reaver on math feels kind of important here. Yeah, I guess I'm also kind of confused why you're playing. I guess are these just to have artifact types, artifact in the yard easily? I see. Well, I mean, I think that like I would still be way more interested in playing like maybe like 3 main deck unlicensed hearses instead of these. It lowers your curve, and then you can like mill over one of them with a Grim Flayer without too much difficulty. And Gloomshot is an enchantment. I guess that's fine. I like the Elder Gargaroth. I like the Ishkanah. I would maybe main deck the second Cletus. I think this card sucks. Shingeki. I know it's an enchantment. It's not good enough reason to play it, I think. Yeah, I'll probably cut the Assassin's Trophy for the... excuse me. The Assassin's Trophy can be the 4th player. Shingeki can get cut pretty easily. The Chariot Scribbling Calls can be cut for hers. Maybe just want another Liliana. Like, Liliana filling up the graveyard is, I think, pretty good. Could definitely see that being the case. Okay, my opponent did not Yorion, so they probably have Solitude. I think I'm still just going to Coco, though. Eldarmor's Call in response for stupid Containment Priest, but now I have Solitude. Take that Containment Priest. I can't believe they just had natty double Containment Priest last game. Very good hits, actually. Let's see if there's any sideboard tech in the sideboard. I like the Garruk's Harbinger. I like the Lifebane Zombie. I like the... Yeah, the sideboard actually looks really good, although you probably don't need the 4th Hearse in the sideboard. You can play, like, 3rd Epic Downfall, 2nd Duress, 2nd Lifebane Zombie, 2nd Skylasher, 2nd Witch's Vengeance. I'm not really sure which, but I think that's probably, like, a good starting point for you, to be honest. Cool list. Just remember to like make sure like your card quality is like not diminished too much. Maybe you just play like 3rd Liliana over that enchantment creature, because it's like it gives you an extra planeswalker, which is really nice, and then gives you a So I'm gonna get an untapped land here in case I find like cantrip into Ephemerate, but I want a thin also. So now let's send both witnesses at Renin 6, and then flicker Eternal Witness into turn, hopefully. Dude, having that Solitude for the Containment Priest was so freaking key, and then hitting well off the Coco was pretty key here. I do think this is, again, like your best card in the matchup. So the Yorion in the hand, then 3 mana to Prismatic Ending Soulherder. It's fine, I guess. The Yorion's gonna be pretty good, as it always is. I'm gonna fetch it in again. Another Witness, another Hierarch. Just get back the Coco again. So it's all my witnesses out of the deck. Pretty important to note. We also have not drawn a Time Warp yet. Although I can also maybe Endurance myself. Wait, is Endurance myself part of my game plan of this matchup? I think it might actually be like a key part of this matchup. The more I'm thinking about it, just having 1 Endurance to like just reshuffle. Is no Yorion just the chance to keep... Yeah. The idea behind no Yorion is your Cocos stink without it, but with it, your Cocos are really good. Your sideboard's like much better. And again, if you're going to play a Yorion Flicker deck, you just play Elementals, right? You don't play this deck. Time Warp is game. Assuming, no disruption, but yeah. How often would Ledger Shredder be in the deck? I think pretty bad. I don't think your curve's too high to like consistently trigger Connive. Ooh, I guess we also have those. I think a Forge-Tender to another Forge-Tender, just like make Fury super dead this game is going to be nice. And there's the Time Warp we were hoping for. I think this turn I can just go Glasspool, Mimic, back a copy of Witness, get a fetch land. I do have Temple Garden still in the deck. Yeah. Just so I can have Ephemerate up. Although maybe, I don't know, maybe this is really awkward if they can kill a Witness in response. So I guess I should cast the Witness before they get to draw the card. So I just really wanted to resolve. Like a Fortuner's protecting from Lightning Bolt and Fury. We do know that they're playing Bolt in their deck. Mix mana. 2 cards in hand. Prismatic Ending, one of my Eternal Witness copies. Not the biggest sign of strength I've ever seen. I'm going to target the Mimic copy with the Ephemerate. Because I want to keep this in play to keep flickering. I don't want, if they have a removal spell, I want this to be the card that gets removed. They gain some life, and then they are playing their very last card, which looks to be a Solitude, which is going to be able to break up my Time Warp combo, but thankfully they're out of cards in their hand, and we have plenty of action left. Wait. Oh, they exiled my Witness anyways. I didn't even realize they exiled my Witness anyways. Okay. Interesting. So they, oh my gosh, my opponent exiled all my Eternal Witnesses. So now I can't combo anymore. Amazingly played, to be honest. So I think we take all the Hierarchs for more pressure, because that's all of a sudden become relevant. I'll take a draw still. We have 21 cards in our library. I don't think I'm currently like super afraid of decking myself. I may be a little concerned with wrecking myself, but cross the bridge when we come to it. I'm going to exile the Omnath so they don't just get to gain a million life and make it to where my attacks are irrelevant. And then my Endurance is able to kind of blank this. Their Solitudes kind of well, although we probably get to get rid of one of them. There we go. They're top decking 2. Cantrip. I'll hold the Endurance for now. And the Endurance is gonna also again stop me from decking or help me stop from decking. I only have one. Oh, sorry, I only have one Soulherder left. If I attack with the Solitude, it's a 6 power creature here. Let me see what I hit off the Coco. Okay, Mimic, Hierarch. And then let me copy a Solitude. Get rid of their Yorion. Now I can attack with just my Solitude Exalted 4 times. If they want to double block, that's totally fine. Easy game, normal game. We also still have 2 more Time Warps in the deck, despite no more Witnesses to loop them. I'm tapping out of Ephemerate here, I think that's fine. That says GG. GG to you too. And what a match. What a match. It was like an hour-long match. What are this deck's bad matchups? I think Living End, Tron are the two matchups I'm most scared of. We're actually 3-0 against Titan today. I think our new sideboard play makes the matchup fine. Living End and Tron. We're on the play with turn 3 Deputy, turn 4 Coco. I think I'll keep this on the play. Obviously with the potential to draw something for turn 2 also. Definitely mulligan on the draw. Up against an Overgrown Tomb, and an Underworld Cookbook. So good to have a Deputy for next turn. I don't know if they're going to be... They might be playing Dingo's list. They might just be playing like the more traditional green-black food decks that have been popping up lately. But Dingo has been playing this... Oh, interesting. Who was playing this Goryo's Vengeance version this morning that we played against. Okay. When the food matchup did seem pretty good this morning. We'll see if it continues to seem good. Let's just go ahead and Deputy the Cookbook. They have another Cauldron Familiar, so maybe we can flicker the Deputy, get rid of both Familiars, or copy the Deputy. One 3 blocking Familiars at least. We're gonna place one of the walls with Flibble Flip or Coco hits. You can't Ephemerate Flibble Flip. It gets shuffled, which is a big problem. Again, the 0-4 walls are just like so good. Like they're better than the 1-1s. Just everybody gets really lost in the sauce because they see more value being left on the table, but the 0-4s come up the board so well, which is what you want. No main deck Renegade Ralliers, unfortunately. I think I main phase because of Soulherder. It's possible to wait because we could like copy Deputy, get rid of Saga. Alright, okay hits. Okay hits. Can we throw one of Arcades in here? You can. I'm not going to. He considers with Skyclave we're due to Deputy. That's so like these are like the same 3 questions we get over and over again, or the same 2 questions we get over and over again with this list, and it's fine to talk about them, but the walls are better than the 1-1s. Deputy of Detention, in my opinion, is better than the Skyclaves, largely for this reason, Urza Saga. Before Modern Horizons 2, there were very little... Maybe I'll jump block with Hierarch here. Before Modern Horizons 2, there were very few tokens in the format, and there were very few permanents with over mana value 4. Now there's Murktide Regent, Rhinos, a lot of tokens, and the dynamic has changed. Solitude Ephemerate, huh? Could also just Ephemerate the I could Ephemerate the Deputy, get rid of these construct tokens, and then still have Solitude and Ephemerate Rebound. Rebound, target the Witness. I give them the Cookbook, but that's fine. Do what they tapped out, I guess. Although I let them tap their Cookbook, I don't think that's super relevant. Oh, the Bant's Banisher Priest. Dude, I totally forgot about that card. I've been thinking about for a long time that if I wanted to play... Oh, no, I was thinking for a long time if I wanted to play a deck like this, I wanted to play that card. I totally forgot about it. I need to reread it. It's maybe better, yeah. What is the card called? Oh, they sacked the Deputy target. Okay, well... That'll be fine. Ooh, Feasting Troll King? They can't bring back the Troll King here though. Lagrella? Yeah, dude, I was totally like, if I ever figured out how to build this deck, that's the card I wanted to play. Okay. 3-mana 2/3, ETB, exile any number of other target creatures, so just one other target creature. But you can also target your own creature. And so if this leaves the battlefield, if you like target a wall and they kill this, you get like 2 counters on the creature that comes back, or if you flicker it. It's maybe not as good as Deputy. Like it doesn't clean up all the Saga tokens. It's cool though. It's cool. I'm gonna take 1 from this. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, Deputy thing, like, you know, non-land permanents may be better, though. I did forget about the card. I do appreciate you bringing it back to my attention, though. Okay. So this turn, let's go. Get back our Ephemerate. And then I can... I'm going to hardcast the Solitude and Ephemerate this turn. I guess I'm going to... After they tap their... I mean, they don't have the Ephemerate in the hand, but if they... I need them to tap both ovens for me to clean up the tokens with the Deputy. But they'll probably just not tap an oven, which is fine. I need to care that much if they don't. How many 4/1s did you stake? Sure, they were 5-0, 1-2 drop, 4-1. I guess I'll kill the... Or exile the Troll King while they don't have the ovens up. And then on the rebound, I can Deputy the ovens. You do not have to be present to get the prediction payout now. Yeah, today we're 5-0, 1-2 drop, 4-1, now we're 1-0. Okay, so right now they can hit me for... They can do me 4 damage with oven and cookbooks. It's not lethal, though. And I can make them... I can gain some life this turn, too, because I get to go Ephemerate the Deputy, exile all the oven, and I can attack with my Solitude. 19-5 deck, no Fury encounter. We just beat a Fury deck. I mean, your deck just has so much card advantage. Like, all your creatures draw a card when they enter the battlefield, so if they're Furying your creatures, it's really different from Fury killing, like, Champion of the Parish and stuff. You know, all your creatures replace themselves. Okay, Hierarch letting me get in for a little bit more life gained is nice. I also have the option to just go double Soulherder post-combat, which I think has got to be the line. I can get back my Solitude. Take the trade. Don't even have to tap the Misty. Violet, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate you. Just have Forge-Tender for Solitude. Okay, second cookbook. Put just 1 card in their hand. Should be pretty tough to lose this game. Maybe famous last words, but I'm feeling good about our spot. I was probably supposed to actually pick up Ephemerate instead, but there's my Ephemerate, I guess. So I can go here. Solitude Cat, Ephemerate Witness, get back Ephemerate, Ephemerate Solitude. Soulherders grow real big real quick. Alright, feeling pretty good. Any card list I'm not happy with? Think of replacing anything else? I'm pretty happy with the list at the moment. But it's also like, we're kind of, to an extent, we're running well. We're drawing well. We're 19-5, so my sample size isn't large enough to like say this is definitely the final list forever. Sideboards of any deck are always in flux, but I imagine that this list is not going to change a ton going forward. Just give me some small changes maybe. So with the third deputy, both Knight of Autumns, the Collector Ouphe. I think that in this matchup we can maybe play one Time Warp, but you mostly just want to control the board with these synergies. Endurance is really not that good against Cat Oven. It's not terrible. It's just so hard to like hit Cat Oven or hit the Daredevil. I think I'll play 2 Endurances and then need to make like 3 cuts, can easily trim a wall. I think 3 Solitude's a good number. Probably fine to go down like 2 walls. Maybe just not play the Time Warp at all. Just focus on controlling the board. I think that's fine. Can't do that in every matchup, but matchups like this seem fine. Attacking with Deputy was risky. I don't really feel like they had anything there. Let's keep this. yeah, a lot of game actions with the deck. Yeah, it can be kind of tricky to play, but after a few reps, it's not not too bad. You have a turn 1 Asmo. Okay, Asmo pretty good against creature decks. Got some Solitudes though. It's also not the best to just Asmo a wall or anything. Timer goes in with Ewid Soulherder, or Ewid Eternal Witness. Or Ewid Ephemerate, sorry. They got a blocker. They also don't necessarily have Daredevil. But if they have Daredevil, we're kind of toasty. They just discard a Swamp? Okay. Do not mind that. Do not mind that. One bounce land to bounce Mimic and cast it. we actually played like a Boros deck with Golos that could bounce it to cast Valakut Awakening. But I don't think I'm quite that greedy. Almost that greedy. Are they really gonna just like discard 2 lands to kill my Wall of Omens and deal 3 damage? So maybe I shouldn't have trimmed some walls, huh? Above average draw, maybe. Yeah, Ephemerate a pretty gnarly Magic card. We've had a lot of lists with it lately, huh? Am I going to Atlanta? I'm not currently queued. Not currently queued. If I queue, I'll go, of course, but I don't know how much time I have left either. Really want to go. If you waited till their turn, you may be able to snipe the last construct made of their turn. Well, the thing is, if they make another construct, my rebound Ephemerate just gets to get rid of the construct. And if they don't make a construct, I just get to rebound target Ice-Fang. They discarded Grist. I must have another Asmo. This is fine. But I just get to pressure their resources really well this way, and I don't walk into any surprises either. Okay, so they're playing Saga, and then just discarding the cookbook. What would I play if I went to Atlanta? I mean, it's just like Atlanta's still like 3 months away, 4 months away, and I would never choose a deck for a tournament that far out. Okay, so I'll just target the Ice-Fang here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever chosen a tournament that far out, but I would also recommend to anybody, like, with very few exceptions, not being locked in on a deck 3 months away from a tournament. I guess I'll play. When I play Soulherder, they just kill Soulherder, so I'll cast the Mimic. Despite me kind of wanting to play it as my land. If I can cast the Glasspool Mimic and they'll kill the Soul. Oh, they just let me Solitude the Asmo. Okay, this is fine. Remember that if Solitude kills a lifelinking creature, you get to gain 6 life, which is nice. Burrenton says misclick. Not the worst misclick I've ever seen. I don't know if maybe they just meant to kill the Ice-Fang. Oh, they meant to respond to the cast. Right. That makes more sense. Okay, so we can attack. Unless they drew exactly Oval Chase Daredevil, this attack gets through. Man, it feels so good to have like a playable Soulherder deck again. It's been so long. I've really missed the card. I have really, really missed the card, but again, I'm not sure how good the deck is exactly, but we have been crushing with it. It's been performing well. Yeah, the mana base was pretty hard to build, but I think I've got a good list. I'm not sure about the second Hallowed Fountain. But I think you do want 4 Shocklands, 5 basics. I don't think you want the second Plains. So they didn't make another construct. Most expensive deck in the deck of Solitude? Probably, yeah. Okay, I'll just trade Ice-Fang for this here. I think we can beat the Cat Oven. Famous last words, maybe. Alright, no thinking, just company. Ugh. Should have thought, I guess. Okay, no point to attack. They'll just... I guess we can attack with both, actually. And then I guess I'll flicker the Glasspool Mimic and just copy Soulherder. If we are going to brick on company, though, this is like definitely the game to do it, where we're super ahead. It's going to be really hard to lose. And we got a Hierarch. I'd pay 4 mana for a Noble Hierarch. I would, because I just did, I guess. Also want to take 2 land if it was next week. I don't like love these like what if questions, especially like you're asking someone who hasn't played Pioneer in a month. If I had to choose a Pioneer deck to play in a tournament tomorrow, it would probably be Phoenix, but I also haven't played Pioneer in a month, so you're just asking the wrong guy. I'm not that guy. I think I'll just put the Fear into him and pick up a land here. Alright, good use of everybody's time to continue to play this game. I was really surprised to see me brought Phoenix Lost Iteration. Yeah, I think the deck's great. I've been doing well with it when I've been playing Pioneer, which admittedly is like not that often these days, but I like the deck. So they can bring back, I guess they can bring back Cat. They can, okay, they just conceded. Okay, let's keep this. Just gonna play Mimic tapped on turn 1, I guess. Maybe not. It's a weird hand. I think I might just get a Triome. Why is it that some decks are better online than on paper, vice versa? Well, some decks are better online because they're like way easier to finish matches with. Like this deck, like the 80 card Banjorion, I can play very easily on Magic Online, and even I would sometimes struggle to finish a match in paper. Some decks with infinite combos are way easier to execute in paper than to execute on Magic Online. That being said, it's also true that some decks are more popular on Magic Online or paper, but that's due to like other reasons where like Magic Online tends to skew more towards linear decks where people are kind of happy to get off work and just like grind through a linear deck without thinking too much. And in paper, people love their non-linear fair decks. They just love them. Is this the Hayashi blue? Yeah. Okay, so this turns off my chalices and hierarchs until I find a deputy, I guess, which is fine. Let's play a wall and then mimic tap so I can try to Coco next turn. I haven't played against this Hayashi mono blue aggro deck yet. I don't think it looks too scary, to be honest. You'll see. Yeah, I actually agree that Esper Food is easier to play in paper than Magic Online. Just kind of really easy to manage the triggers in paper, do some shortcutting, manage with the dice. Oh, maybe they are just playing Merfolk. Although, oh, they get to eat the Ice-Fang. Okay, that's something. Getting to resolve a Soulherder here does seem kind of nasty. They could subtlety it though, but that would be okay, I guess. I'll just Coco. It's more mana efficient. You just jam the Cocos here, right? You can obviously force this. There's an Imahashi mono blue deck. It's on his Twitter. I don't know. I don't know if he's 5-0'd with it, but it's like it's Merfolk without the Merfolk, and you're playing Chalice in one, and then you play a bunch of goofy blue cards that could probably be improved. If I had to change the Solitudes to something, I would play Onthanized over Solitudes if you're looking to budget replace them. Walled up, shields activated. I think I can lose the Soulherder. I've got enough value in the hand. Why not Coco in their upkeep? I mean, I'm a Soulherder deck, so Cocoing in my main phase, I think I'm really incentivized to do. They have to have Force Blue card. Even then, it's a 2-for-1, you know. Jim, thank you for the raid. Hope you have a good day. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to all the Mog Monday pile drivers, huh? Okay, let me go. Is it just Witness Back Company? Maybe I should just hold up Solitude. Yeah, I think blanking their mana is kind of nice. If they have Subtlety, we get to blanket a little bit. Would True Nemesis be too good for Modern? It does not matter if it will be too good. With a card like True Nemesis, you've identified Merfolk is my pet deck. I want True Nemesis to be good, so Merfolk is tier 1. You've identified that just like every other Modern player who wants their pet deck to be better. That's step 1. Step 2 is convincing the rest of the Modern community that your pet card would not be good at all. Okay? It doesn't matter. You just have to say, you just have to write a long, deranged, do prismatic ending a wall. You have to write a long, deranged text post about why True Nemesis would be bad actually. You have to use those words, bad actually. You have to convince the whole community that it would be bad actually, and then you're golden. And then you're just golden. And then you've won. You've won the community. And you guys can also do the same for Faithless Looting or Splinter Twin or Baleful Strix or Hymn to Turok. That being good or not is irrelevant. Because that's not you want it. It doesn't matter. We all know that that's not the format balance is not the end goal here. Dude, we just got spell quellered. Drunk Unicorn, if that's for a deck tech, you post a link in the chat. Trickster tapping down the Endurance for a sick tempo play. Interrupter Jones, 5 months, appreciate you. I will say that one of the main reasons why Spell Queller doesn't see much play in Modern anymore is the presence of 5 mana, 0 mana, 5 mana creatures that cannot be quelled. Maybe one small reason why Spell Queller doesn't see much play these days. Okay, so we're up against Blue-White Queller Folk with Prismatic Ending, Spell Queller, main deck Chalice. I don't think we need to care too much about the main deck Time Warp plan. I think we can control the board pretty easy. I think I'll play like 1 Endurance, 1 Light of Autumn. Hondar, I think it's 6 months. Appreciate you. Okay, on the draw. Just to Mimic as a land with mulligan. Put back second Soulherder. Yeah. Hayashi's not playing the this version. I'm not sure exactly the origin of the Blue-White Queller ending Chalice Folk. Double white's better than double blue, so I'll get Garden. Thank you, Marv. The Jukapog, thank you for the 12 months. Coughing up blood from COVID, dude. Good luck. Good luck. Take care of yourself, yo. I think I'm gonna Ice-Fang this turn. This way, if I miss my land, I can go Hierarch, Ephemerate, and if I don't miss my land, I can just go Queller or Herder. Sorry. Deck looks sick, dude. I would probably be interested in playing Galvanic Blast over Lightning Bolts. Deck looks sick. I don't know. I'm not sure how good the Fable plan is overall, to be honest. But dude, people keep bouncing my Ice-Fangs. I'm not sure how good the Fable plan, like the Fable Urza Saga Power Conduit plan is. You know, as someone who plays a lot of Urza Saga decks, it's really like uncommon that you win with Urza Saga token beatdowns due to the presence of like Dress Down and Alpine Moon, Blood Moon, Magus the Moon. People ignoring it. There's very few people who don't have like answers to like Saga tokens and stuff, but this list is very cool. And then like obviously you have Fable as another good power conduit target. I would say that I don't like playing this Triome to hardcast Daredevil. I don't like that. You can cast it off Springleaf Draw and Ragavan tokens. I wouldn't play the Triome. I would play like the 5th fetch land.
What's up? It's me, your friend, Aspiring Spike.
I'd be interested in like the channel lands over like a Mountain and Plains probably. I think those would be fine. Maybe just the red one, so you can have a second Plains as a fetchable target / anti-Blood Moon card if you really care. Sideboard looks pretty good though. I think the one card I would like to see in the sideboard here is Silence to help hedge against the Cascade matchups. So like Silence over Grafdigger's Cage, maybe some number of Prismatic Endings. I don't think you need these endings that badly. I think your deck's like more resilient to lock pieces, you know. Okay, so if it's just attack, my opponent can subtlety. I think I'll just Coco. And if they like want to cast a counter spell, then I can attack kind of freely. The nightmare scenario. The spell queller, huh? Cheeky fun of a Cronin War to go with the conduits. I don't know. Like that's not like really what we do here necessarily. We don't try to find the cheeky one-ofs. We like to find the good cards. That being said, the Cronin War is maybe a good card in the deck, but I've basically never been swayed by. Man, wouldn't this be fun? No fun here, okay? go somewhere else to have fun. Interrupter Jones with a gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. So 500 bits and a gifted sub. I guess that works. Post the link in the chat. Take a look. So its fairy gets pinged a little bit. So I'm going to, I think, lead on Knight of Autumn. If my opponent has a counter spell, rather than counter this. And if it resolves, I'm just going to gain 4, I think. Because we're not doing super well in the race without this 4 life. And then getting to untap the Ice-Fang is kind of nice. Although if we do trade Ice-Fang for Queller, then my opponent, I don't get to cast the Coco because of Teferi. Okay. Dude, Brazen Borrower is like just the worst played modern card. It's good in like Rhino's Living End because you get to bounce lock pieces, but ugh. It does solve all your bad matchups though. So far I've noticed the power content is still really good, even if your opponent has game on your tokens, keeping the Saga around, searching for 10-mana artifact in return. Yeah, I think that I don't think it's bad. Like I'm mostly worried about Alpine Moon to be honest, but I don't know, I think it's interesting. A lot of people have their eyes on this interaction at the moment too. I think there probably is a good build, and your build I think looks better than like most of the ones I've seen so far too, I should say. Definitely interested in it. Okay, this is not indestructible at the moment. What to do? I think we start off with an Ice-Fang. Then we draw Solitude. They've got no cards in their hands, so we're pretty safe to get rid of their Merfolk God. Grow the Soulherder. Hit them for 2, hit Teferi for 2. Can't Ephemerate because it's a fairy. That being said, I can also Eternal Witness Solitude. I don't have another white card to pitch, but I think I'm just going to try to... I think I'll just lose the Ephemerate. I know Ephemerate's so good here, but I think getting rid of the Queller main phase is like so valuable because I get another Coco, another Queller. Kind of hard to go too wrong there. We had Herder out. We could have Ephemerated Solitude in response to Evoke. No, I didn't have another white card to pitch to the Solitude. Right? We could have Ephemerated the Solitude in response to Evoke. Yeah, what white card are we pitching to Solitude? Yeah, I think I'll just put back the Fountain and then get Bant Triumph turn 1. Turn 1 Saga usually means Amulet. We're currently 3-0 on the day against Amulet, which is something I'm pretty proud of. But we may lose on the draw here against Turn 1 Amulet. And maybe we get to Deputy, both Amulets on turn... Oh, 3 Amulets? Well... Wait, we could just be dead right now. Okay, so their hand is Simic Growth Chamber, Mystery card. If that Mystery card is not a Titan, like we're not, we're coping a little bit, but we have a chance. Sideboard games are much better anyways. The Power Content deck ever posted in chat. Yeah, it started off as a posted chat. It's from Interrupter Jones. You could maybe plead for Interrupter to post the sweet list again. I liked it a lot. I thought the list was really cool. Had a lot of promise. I just wanted Silence in the sideboard, Galvanic Blast over Lightning Bolt, but cool list. Maybe I'll try Power Conduit at some point. I just kind of been working on other stuff, I guess. All right, Deputy is not a 2-mana spell flash. Should we lose? But again, matchup gets a lot better post-board. We get to bring in the 4th Solitude, 2 Venser, 3 Meddling Mage, 2 Knight of Autumn, and I think I've been bringing in the 4th Deputy, so like a full 10 sideboard cards, cutting 2 Endurances, all the Wall of Omens, 1 Glasspool Mimic, 1 Coco. A lot of time to hammer out this deck's sideboard plans, I guess. A5 is today, yeah. Today we're 5-0, 1-2 drop, 4-1, now 3-0. Down a game though. That's close. Have to mulligan, I think, but I love to have Hierarch at this matchup. Just like accelerating is so key. Okay, keep this, put back second Solitude. You cut the walls in the majority of games that are no better 2 drops, Coiling Oracle maybe. I would be cutting Coiling Oracle in every single game I'm cutting Wall in, but this is Paulo Vitor Domodorosa has a great video on this topic, and this is a really, really common thought to have, and this is a really common deck building strategy where you have cards that are generically good game 1. Wall of Omens are Unblossoms are great examples. Generically good spells game 1 that are cuttable because they can be replaced by more efficient or more effective spells in sideboard games. That doesn't mean this card that you're playing in the main deck is bad, but it does mean that there's a better option post board. And I think that Paulo has a really good video that like illustrates that point, like, you know, probably better than I did just now. I think I'm just gonna witness back a land here. Why Wall over Coiling Oracle? Well, it shouldn't be too difficult to reverse engineer why I'm playing Wall over Coiling Oracle. I'm of the opinion that the 0-4 body is more relevant than the 1-1 body with the potential upside to ramp. The 0-4 is like gums up the board so well, brickwalls a lot of opponents, slows down the game, and a very, very slow deck. It's also, the walls are also way better against Ragavan, where Coiling Oracle just gets bolted or heated on turn 2, and they get to trigger the Ragavan, where like Wall is much more resilient against Murktide. Like, you might think that Oracle trading with Ragavan is good, but you don't even want to trade for the Ragavan anyways. You want to keep your Flicker draw card in play. So you're going to be able to map for a bounce land. Yeah, Omen also pitches to Solitude. So I think my plan is to maybe Solitude a Titan this turn, and then Deputy both copies of Amulet of Vigor next turn. Yeah. Just as long as the wall's in play, the Ragavan's not doing anything. Yeah, it doesn't die to Ren in 6. That's a good point too. Kind of a risky line, but the ability to like maybe snipe both amulets is really nice. This line also maybe kills them if they're on Summoner's Pact. Oh, I should have F6. I usually F6 in this spot to make it look like I don't have Solitude, and I just hover over turn off auto yields. Not that it's like super easy for them to play around it. But Risen Reef, you have some good elementals. It's a good hit from Coco. I mean, we're pretty gummed up on the 3 mana slot, you know. I don't know, like, how you're making room for Risen Reef. And I would probably play Renegade Rallier over Reef as a value 3-drop. So they can transmute for Pact, cast Dryad. If they want to Dryad this turn. And they would get another land drop. Okay, so I can wait. I maybe draw a different white card for Solitude. Oh. I really wish I could cast Soulherder and Deputy this turn. Holding on to another... Oh, I can actually... No, yeah, I can pitch Deputy. I can pitch Deputy, and then I can just flicker the Deputy. And get all 3 amulets. Oh, I should have played the Soulherder first. I missed the point. I missed the point of power. But I did find the important part of this line. We'll probably be okay without the point of power. Be gone, Amulet of Vigor. Be gone. Oof. Could feel that concession. Okay, I like our sideboard plan. We're currently 3-0 on the day against Amulet. Been playing against it a lot. Always feels really good when I like change the list from Friday to hedge against a certain matchup that I get to play against a lot. More turn 1 Amulet hands. This time keeping 7. I'm really happy to have a hand like this that has Hierarch in it, so I'm gonna keep Hierarch with like a lot of action. Maybe a bit too slow, but. There's a lot of hands that we have that are just not able to beat like a turn 3 kill on the play. Zeusa? Holy shit. So we need to draw Deputy, Renegade, or Knight of Autumn, or Solitude. Or maybe they just don't have, anything. Okay, so I can Ephemerate my Ice-Fang trying to find Solitude. Or I could just play my land tapped. I think that I'm like likely enough to find a land in the top 3 cards. I'll just do this. Okay, Knight of Autumn a little too deep in the deck. If we're dead, we're dead. Oh, we're not dead. We're not dead. I love being not dead. Double strike Azusa, let's go! Let's freaking go. Yeah, you'll love to see it. I think this turn I'm just gonna go Knight of Autumn, kill Amulet of Vigor. Then next turn I can go either Meddling Mage plus Soulherder, or I could just cast Time Warp. I think both are fine, but I think that just like stopping them from top decking a Titan and being able to haste it is the priority here. Mage on Titan, yeah, maybe Mage on Titan is. Yeah, maybe Mage on Titan's actually just better, huh? Kill Saga. We can kill the Saga by flickering the Knight of Autumn. Like this also uses my mana better. I can go Knight into Soulherder, Meddling Mage. Next turn, play my top land. Yeah, I think it's possible Mage on Titan was better that turn though. Time Warp as an Explorer does not seem too bad, but it's probably better to Time Warp after we have Soulherder in play. I think we can afford to wait. Maybe chump blocking with my Ice-Fang this turn. Feeling pretty dang good about our spot. Titan matchup has definitely seemed pretty good. Maybe we're just running well, I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I think with the Soulherder in play, I'm happy enough to just do the Time Warp again and play a land. Probably flickering Ice-Fang, right? I don't really feel like killing this construct is a big priority. We play Soulherder and Coco. Pretty good. Well, pretty good depending on the Coco, I guess. Okay, I'll take Eternal Witness, Meddling Mage. And then this time I'll name Engineered Explosives. I guess I could name Dryad in case they have Valakut. No, I'll name Cultivated Colossus. Yeah, I'll name Cultivated Colossus. I don't think they have Valakut. And then I'm going to get back my Ephemerate so I can combo off next turn. And I think I'll just be a little too lazy to attack. Just a tad too lazy to attack. They have Valakut, show game 2. I'm in Valakut in their hand. I obviously know they have Valakut in their deck. I think the way this game has progressed, I don't think they have Valakut in their hand. I think they would have played it out already. Just gain 4 out of fear. Alright, we win. Awesome. We are 4-0. Prediction was already live. But Friday we were 4-1, 4-1. Today we're 5-0, 1-2 drop, 4-1. Now playing for another 5-0, which is pretty sick. All right, no green mana. Gonna take the mulligan option. We'll keep this one. I think I'm putting back second strand. My opponent says Titan Slayer is your name now. I guess they're also playing Titan? We're 4-0 against Titan today. Alright, we are playtesting the shit out of this matchup, I guess. We've been losing some game ones, but like our sideboard plan has been really strong at least. If we can win game one somehow, I'll feel great about our chances to 5-0. Mistaken is known for being able player. Yeah, I kind of recognize the name now. I'm kind of bad about recognizing Moto names though, to be honest. You can definitely see with the speed of play, huh? I think playing the Wall of Omens is nice, where this Soulherder is really not doing too much without a wall in play, so I might just want to pitch it. If I could also maybe draw another another white card to potentially pitch. But I'm also kind of hoping my opponent just doesn't have a Primeval Titan. And they got, you know, a turn 3 Titan with a Dryad and Amulet in play. I'll just like lose the freaking game. I will say this though, like we've been playing against like my opponent had turn 1 Amulet all 3 games last match. Although I guess they did mulligan to 4-1 game. But we've been winning a lot. If my opponent transmutes Summoner's Pact, if they go transmute, because it kind of looks like they're floating on this blue. They go transmute for Summoner's Pact. They've already played 2 extra lands, or 2 lands this turn. They played Growth Chamber. If I Solitude... Oh, I think you just cast the Titan. I don't know why I'm thinking about anything. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking that... Oh, no, I was thinking with Transmute. I was thinking with Transmute that they might not have enough mana to cast the Titan, but they obviously do. So they have 1 more land that they can play for turn. Hey, Tutors, how's it going? They bounce the Growth Chamber. They have 1 more Growth Chamber. Yeah, we faced it a lot today, but I think we're 4-0 against it today, playing against it one more time. Been very common today, which is, you know, why we're playing Venser, why we're playing Meddling Mage. Oh, I miscounted. I thought they were out of land drops. They are 1 mana short of Transmute T West. Okay, now they have enough. Okay, they can only haste 1 Titan though, but maybe they just get like Valakut. Wait, if they get Valakut, or hold on, the Valakut they have 4. Yeah, they have enough to pay. Oh no, they don't have enough green mana. No, if they get Valakut, they die because I just Solitude the Dryad. Because then they won't have 4 green mana. They do go for the haste land. Yeah, pretty good turn 3, huh? Maybe a little bit above average. So this is game 1. Okay, so but if I can draw a Deputy of Detention or Solitude white card somehow, I can kill them if I can get rid of the Dryad. No, opponent was not dead. Oh no, they were dead. Sorry, I thought they had 8 mana. I thought they had 8 mana. I thought they were choked on green. Dude, I mean, Titan sucks. It's like so bad. Literally unplayable. I can't believe we just won. I mean, the opponent's probably supposed to play around Solitude, right? is my sideboard plan. Bring in the Solitude, Time Warp, Deputy, 2 Knights, 3 Mage, 2 Venser, no walls, -1 Mimic, -1 Coco, -2 Endurance. Oh, they bounced the wrong land. I see. Yeah, the Titan Killer, huh? Let's go. Okay, mulligan this. Okay, let's keep this. I think on the mulligan, I just put back Solitude, and then I can go turn 2 Meddling Mage, and then try to Venser Ephemerate my opponent out of the game. Draw land, I guess. I like it draws, though. No! Arboreal Grazer. They always have it. Yeah, so I'm just going to name Dryad, since I'm going to be able to Venser them off of a Titan this game. Just don't want them to have Dryad next turn. Try. Oh, sorry, my key. I was typing the wrong letters. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Pass. What convinced me to play Venser? The Tron and Titan matchup is just the best card you can play, and we've actually played against Titan. Like, this is my 5th time playing against it today, so it ended up being a good call, I think. Dude, Soulherder Venser is just the best feeling. A good a good way to get a trophy. I have a really hard time imagining they beat this. You never know. Maybe they have, the Venser doesn't. Oh, I guess Veil would stop it. No, they have Dismember. Oh no. Fuck. Well, went from feeling really good to feeling kind of bad. Yeah, I should have named Grazer, huh? I can flicker the Meddling Mage and name Titan, though. When it picks up a Seiju. Interesting. Damn it. That's what we get for being cocky, I guess. Oh my gosh. And then I misclicked. Sorry, obviously didn't mean to pass through the turn. I think I still have to, like, Ephemerate here and stop and name Primeval Titan, but now I'm just, like, down in Ephemerate, too. It's all falling apart. It's all crumbling to dust before our very eyes. Damn it. So get a Summoner's Pact. That's fine. So they have 7 mana for next turn. So I think I should just again Soulherder this and name Summoner's Pact. Done taking this out a couple times. Okay, and then they don't have any payoff, which is nice. Ooh. I did kind of briefly considers Ephemerate for 2 counters. I didn't think that was worth it. Okay, this Deputy's not the best hit, though. The Ice-Fang's nice, especially just give us a good Ephemerate target. So I want to Glasspool copy... the Meddling Mage next turn. I think I just Ephemerate now for the Soulherder counter and maybe the ability to play a land. Is a Time Warp combo not worth the 3 damage? I guess we could explain not replaying the Ephemerate. I'm confused as to the question. I don't have Time Warp here. I misclicked on, like, I needed to Soulherder my Meddling Mage and not like pass through my turn. I don't know exactly what you're responding to. You should be able to Deputy of Detention Urza Saga. You chose not to rebound Ephemerate. Yeah, yes. I am in that spot, especially with another Ephemerate in the hand. It is not worth it to rebound the Ephemerate there. There's like not much reason to. Okay. So I want to Meddling Mage something this turn. Probably Meddling Mage Dryad is fine. Meddling Mage Dismember maybe. Oh no, sorry, just Meddling Mage Primeval Titan. What am I thinking? Sorry, my brain's kind of on fire. It's been a long stream. So I think what I'm gonna do is Eternal Witness. Oh no, sorry, I thought I had one more mana too. Okay, never mind. So just Glasspool Mimic, Meddling Mage, name of Primeval Titan. Attack with my Soulherder, just the Soulherder. Ice-Fang end of turn. Just kill him. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to just present lethal. I don't have lethal. They just had to make the token. So I could replay this on Dryad, but then I let them pact for Colossus, which seems kind of loosey goosey. I wonder if it's good to Deputy the Grazer though. Deputy the Grazer, get them 1 chump blocker less for next turn. I kind of like that. Like I think that this may end up increasing our clock by 1. And I get another cantrip off the Ice-Fang. I don't know how much the cantrip is really worth. If they can't Titan Dryad, how about as a Colossus? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, Colossus probably maybe draws them into Dismember. Maybe Dismember is too slow. Meddling Mage is a really hard card to play with. They immediately made a Construct, which has got to be good for me. So I can go... Okay, that should win. That should win. I guess that's a bit better at winning, huh? So we'll play the Time Warp. Nice easy layup at the end. All right, dude, we've been like double 5-0ing on stream a bunch lately. It's been really exciting after like kind of a mediocre start to the season. Running pretty well. So that's 2 trophies on today. On Friday's stream with this deck, we're 4-1-4-1. Today we're 5-0, 1-2 drop, 4-1-5-0, which is pretty exciting. For a total of 23-5. And we're opening Caverns, we're opening Wrenn and 6s, we're opening Prodigious Growths. Shit's going pretty well over here on twitch.tv/AspiringSpike, huh? Shit's going pretty dang well. Congratulations to the 5-0 beginning of league prediction.